December 2024 will be remembered as a month of devastating aviation tragedies, leaving hundreds dead and shattering global confidence in air travel safety. A string of deadly crashes, each with its own unique, harrowing circumstances, has drawn sharp attention to the vulnerabilities in the aviation safety protocols. On 28th of December, a Jeju Air flight attempting to land at Muan International Airport in South Korea ended in catastrophe, marking the deadliest aviation disaster in the country's history. The Boeing 737-800 returning from Bangkok suffered a critical front landing gear failure during descent. Unable to control its trajectory, the plane skidded off the runway, crashing into a concrete barrier. A fierce blaze engulfed the aircraft, claiming 179 of the 181 lives aboard. Emergency responders fought valiantly, deploying 32 fire trucks and helicopters, but could rescue only 2 survivors, a crew member and a passenger. Investigations are ongoing, focusing on the landing gear failure and adequacy of Muan's airport infrastructure. This tragedy has left an indelible scar on South Korea's aviation history. On Christmas Day, Azerbaijan Airlines flight ERJ-190AR crashed near Aktau Airport in Kazakhstan, claiming 38 lives out of the 67 abroad. En route from Baku to Grozny, the aircraft declared an emergency due to mechanical issues and deteriorating weather. Despite several landing attempts, the plane succumbed to dense fog and technical failure, plummeting near the airport. Reports suggest external factors, including nearby military activity, may have exacerbated the situation. Similarly, 22nd of December saw the tragic loss of the prominent Gadget family in Gramado, Brazil. Their private aircraft collided with a chimney of a house and a shop during descent, killing all 10 on board and injuring 17 people on the ground. Among the victims was a business person, Luis Claudio Galezzi, leaving a legacy abruptly cut short. 2 injured onlookers remain in critical condition, highlighting the far-reaching devastation of this crash. The same day, a North Coast Aviation Britain Norman BN2B26 Islander crashed in Papua New Guinea. All 5 abroad perished when the aircraft travelling from Vasu in Lai Nadzab Airport sent a distress signal moments before crashing. Investigators are working to decipher the final communication, seeking answers to this grim disaster. A few days ago, on the 17th of December, tragedy struck near Honolulu's Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. A Kamaka Air Cessna 208B Grand Caravan on a training flight lost control shortly after takeoff. The plane executed a sharp left bank before crashing into a building, killing both the pilots. The cause remains under investigation, adding to the mounting toll of December's aviation woes. In other news, a Cessna plane en route from Porto Velho in Manaus disappeared on the 28th of December. Days later, its wreckage was discovered deep in the Amazon rainforest. Both occupants were tragically found dead, adding another chapter to the month's grim tally. Similarly, again on the 17th of December, a Bombardier Challenger 300 crashed near San Fernando Airport in Argentina. The aircraft missed the runway, hit a perimeter fence, collided with a tree, and erupted in flames. Both pilots perished. Investigators are considering whether the runway's length contributed to the disaster. On 23rd of December, closer to Christmas, a small aircraft crashed near Scotland's Fife Airport, killing its 50-year-old pilot. Witnesses reported unusual maneuvers before the aircraft plunged into a field shortly after takeoff, adding another fatality to the month's harrowing list. December also saw incidents that narrowly avoided fatalities. On the 28th of December, Air Canada Express Flight 2259 suffered a landing gear failure in Halifax, skidding down the runway. Miraculously, all 73 aboard escaped unharmed. The same night, a KLM Boeing 737-800 experienced a hydraulic failure in Norway, veering off the runway. Despite the scare, all 150 passengers and crew members survived. The month's horrors echo the deadly aviation crisis of July 2014, 10 years ago, which included the downing of Malaysia Airlines flight MH17 and other tragedies. December 2024's catastrophic crashes serve as a somber reminder of the critical need for enhanced safety protocols in the aviation industry. As investigators sift through black boxes and debris, the world mourns the victims and calls for urgent reforms to prevent such tragedies from recurring. As investigators sift through black boxes and debris, the world mourns the victims and calls for urgent reforms to prevent such tragedies from recurring. December's dark skies have left an indelible mark on global aviation.